Hi, I'm Megan. I'm an alcoholic, and the question is, how do we describe alcoholism to someone who is seeking help for their drinking problem? I'd describe alcoholism by sharing my experience, strength and hope with relation to alcohol with someone seeking help. I'd share what it used to be like, what happened, how I got to Alcoholics Anonymous, and what it's like today. I'd share how once I pick up a drink, I do not have an off switch. I want more. The phenomenon of craving kicks in, and I usually drink to blackout. I don't know that I had social drinks in my life. I drank for effect from the start. I remember my first drink, the lights went on and anything was possible. And I chased that feeling. For 20 years. And the consequences of my drinking were so bad at the end, that's why I wanted to stop. I still thought it was the only thing that made life bearable, and I couldn't see a way forward without drinking when I got to Alcoholics Anonymous. I couldn't imagine a Christmas or New Year without alcohol. And I had to learn a lot in Alcoholics Anonymous. I had to be teachable. And to someone that was new, I'd be careful not to use the word you like you need to, or it's, when I came in, if someone had been using the word you a lot, I would have had an internal rebellion. And they say you can tell an alcoholic, but you can't tell them much. And so I talk about my experience, strength and hope. Focus on the feelings and the unmanageability, because my drinking story will be different probably to someone that comes in, when I'm sharing, I would focus on the things that they could identify with, which is the reasons why I drank rather than how much I drank. I drink because I become restless, irritable and discontent without a drink in untreated alcoholism. And the great obsession of every alcoholic is that one day they will drink like normal men. And I'd share how at the jumping off point, at the end of my drinking, I used to wake up in the morning and resolve to never drink again in my whole life. And then I'd go out the back and I'd have a cigarette and I'd start thinking, and I'd be in resentment, and I'd think about everybody and what they'd done to me. And then at some point during the day, a drink would seem like a good idea. It was just so baffling to me near the end how I could swear off alcohol and still be drinking, even though I'd resolved to never drink again in my whole life, with firm conviction. And I'd share how that cycle of addiction can be broken by doing the simple suggestions in Alcoholics Anonymous. And I'd share my hope, what it's like today, how good it is today, to encourage people that, a new life is on offer, and there's more on offer than not drinking. There's a new way of life, a way out. So I hope that was helpful. Thank you.